Okay, how's everybody doing? My name is Kent, channel's EOS San Diego, and I make videos about the EOS blockchain, mostly EOS blockchain. So anyway, if you wonder why I flip the camera around, it's because I'm using an iPhone, and the back side of the back camera seems to be better than the front camera. Even though I've got the latest phone, I think that it actually comes out better on the back, so I don't get to see what I'm actually, my videos are actually, I don't get to see what I'm doing when I'm doing this, so I do it from the back side. I wish they made a better camera for the front side so I could see the video better, but that's the way it is. So iPhone, get a better front camera, okay? Need a better front camera. So anyway, I've been watching a little bit tonight. Was watching Bitcoin for a bit, and Bitcoin's on a little bit of a surge. I think 10,700, which is good. I mean, we're getting close to 11,000. EOS is getting up there again. I think about 350 was, in fact, it might have cleared 350. So hopefully we got a little bit of a rally going, and maybe some things will change here very soon. I know I've been talking a little bit about price, and someone mentioned in one of my videos comments last night that I promised not to talk so much about price. Talk a little bit more about the challenge application and some other developer stuff that's going on. But it's hard for me not to talk about price, because price really, what it does is it gives people, it makes them, it generates interest in the blockchain. So price is down, so does a lot of interest go down. Price goes up, interest goes up, because obviously price generates interest. So I do talk a little bit about price, probably more than I should, because I do think it's important to have good prices, better prices, improving prices, increasing prices. I think it does hurt us if the prices are down or stay down. Right now they've been very flat for a long time. Hopefully they turn around, because we have been in a very, what would you say, a downward trend that has been very flat, a downward flat trend, and that's what we're in right now, and that's what where we're at. But I see a little bit of a surge right now. I'm hoping it happens. We break out of these prices, these low prices, and we get back up where we should be, which is $8 or $10. Hopefully we can get that done pretty quickly. So the other thing I want to talk a little bit about is I want to talk about the challenge application, because we are one of the few applications running on the blockchain. Now there's been a lot of stuff proposed and a lot of stuff talked about, but not very much stuff built, especially with Ethereum and with EOS. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be developed yet, and we have developed, we have completed, and we are running right now on the blockchain through the Google Play Store. Soon to be an Apple. In fact, Apple, I'm going to ask you a question. I think Apple, we may be an Apple in certain parts of the world. We're not in the United States, because there's still a little bit of tweaking that needs to happen with what we're saying about the application being maybe a wallet, and then also a withdrawal and deposit, looking like a little bit of an exchange. I think that's concerning Apple a bit. Apple has significantly changed their requirements and what they're looking at. I think more because there's been some legislation, and there's been a little bit of activity as far as regards to what they're going to allow to be in the App Store. And I think a lot of that has to do with the Libra and the Facebook announcement. Now the regulators are starting to get a little bit more involved, and I think Apple's kind of taking up that position too. So we should be in App Store very soon. We just got to make a few changes with the way we're listing things. Like I said, can't be withdrawals and deposits and wallets. We got to make other names for those things and make it look something, not like an exchange. So the other thing too is if you're anywhere in the world and the application's working in Google Play or Google, not Google, but the Apple App Store, let me know, because I think that it is working in some places in the world. Not working in the United States, but it is working in some places in the world. So if you're able to use the application through the App Store somewhere in the world, let me know. Put it in the comments or send me a telegram. I'll put the telegram channel below. Tonight I'd like to make a group challenge. Somebody asked me if we can make group challenges. Well, I'm going to make one tonight. And what I'm going to challenge everybody to do is go make a challenge on the blockchain through the application. Right now, Google Play, for most of us. You make a challenge and you complete that challenge, we will give you and the person that you challenged 5,000 challenge tokens. So your easy way to make some tokens, easy way to make some challenge tokens. We have some challenge tokens to give away. Of course, we've given a lot away through the airdrops. So if you missed the airdrop, you didn't get part of the Genesis block, and you've always wanted some challenge tokens, this is a quick way to do it. Go on the challenge app, make a challenge with somebody, complete that challenge. We'll see it on the blockchain. We'll make a note of your account, and we'll deposit 5,000 challenge tokens in each of your accounts. So everybody that does that for the next few days here, please get it done and as quick as possible, because I don't know how long we're going to keep this going. And we'll maybe have some other challenges in the future for everybody, but today this is what we're going to do for a few days, see how it works out. So you go on the blockchain, complete a challenge. We'll watch the blockchain very closely. We do all the time anyway. And if we see you've completed the challenge, we'll take your account down and deposit you 5,000 tokens, and 5,000 for the person that you competed or actually a challenge to. We'll give them 5,000 tokens. So total 10,000 tokens we're willing to give away in a group challenge. And we're going to do this for a few days, so please get it done. Let us know, you know, and we'll see how it works out. And if it's a success, we'll be doing some more, and we're going to think of other things to do. And like I said, we are one of the few applications running. We're pretty happy about that. We will continue to make things better, refine whatever we need to do. If you're wanting to give us a feedback comment on the application, please let us know what you think. Do it in the comments below, or hit me up in Telegram. I read every single comment. I don't always respond to all the comments, but I do read every single comment, and I do respond to some of them. I respond probably about 50% of them. I respond to. Some of them are just statements, so I don't really say much back to them. Sometimes people will ask stuff, and I try to respond to them. It's always pretty fun for me to do this, because a lot of people make some pretty funny statements. They have some pretty clever things to say, and I enjoy reading it. The more clever, the more likely I am to respond, because I think it's funny, and I always want to reward somebody that comes up with something clever and interesting and funny. So let me know. Yeah, and we're going to do this for a few days. We'll see what happens, and yeah, we'll see what happens. And please put down the kind of challenge that you're making. Like I said, there's been some interesting challenges here lately, and let us know what you're doing and put it in the memo, and we'll make a note of it, and we'll take care of you. Appreciate you watching. Thank you very much.